Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the Way of Positive Change YouTube channel. Earlier in the week, I told you I'd be back, and we were going to do a special video on crystals and their importance of placement within the home and to provide protection, grounding, balance, healing, enlightenment, and cleansing, clearing, cleansing. So I have my 3 top faves, and I put some different cloths on my table where my cards normally are so that you could see a little bit better. I have the black Tourmaline, the Amethyst, and the Selenite. Now these are in raw form. Of course, the geode, when it's cracked open, create the amethyst crystals are on the inside. And then I also have the polished form of the amethyst that I have on my table always when we're doing readings. Okay, so I want to start with and size does not matter, okay? Size, shape, polished or raw does not matter. Scientists used to use oscilloscopes to measure the frequencies of crystals when they were selecting the ones that had the highest frequency to provide transmitting energy, whether it was through ham radios or any type of energetic transfer. They're in chips. They're used in everything from the space shuttle to liquid crystal digital chips of any kind to transmit energy. All right, the first crystal that we're going to talk about is this black tourmaline. It is the base chakra. It represents and works with our base chakras. It's grounding, protection. It also helps provide a release of worry and anxiety or any repetitive behaviors, obsessive compulsive behaviors. It acts like a sponge, and it also acts as a protective deterrent. So it's very good to place in your yard for protection of any environmental energies or negative psychic energies, whether it's in my reading room or in your home. This is definitely one that we want to have to start out with. You can make a grid of any kind. I just have these arranged here on different colors so that you can see the colors very clearly in the video. It also helps protect you from not picking up negative attachments from other people. It's very good. And I personally have 2 big pieces of this in my truck. I have one in the front and one in the back. It's very protective. So if you're having any kind of down feelings, it's a stone that you want to carry with you, a crystal that you want to carry with you on that particular day, right? Second, I want to talk about the amethyst. Amethyst is just one of my all-time favorites. It is representative and works with the crown chakra and the etheric soul star chakras, which are 8 through 14 above the head. And it helps identify the root causes of any imbalance within the mind, body, and spirit. So any cause of stress or imbalance. And it emits a very high healing frequency. So if you're not feeling good in your heart, or if you have pains in your knee, I keep it in my bed. I have people in the office building, if they have pains in their knee, I have them put their leg up and just place crystals in a little mesh bag on top of whatever hurts. If it's your head, your heart, your leg, your hand, whatever. The healing energy just gets in there. You don't even have to understand it. You don't have to invoke it. It just does its thing. It works great with plants and animals as well. And anytime you have these around, people automatically feel at ease and a release of stress in any an area where they're placed. And to remember, you can also grid your room that you're in most with all of these crystals. But if you really want to get that arcing energy of amethyst, make sure that you do all 4 corners of the room. That way you're arcing from north to south and east to west, all 4 corners, so it's arcing back and forth. So that really helps make a good energy field conducive for your family and everyone getting along and being nice. Okay, and then this big plank of selenite I like to have underneath my reading table so that when people read, they can place their feet, if they choose, they can place their feet on top of this bar of selenite, which cleanses anything that you put on it. It's a great charger stick for your other crystals. It helps keep the other crystals clear, and it helps with all of your chakras, but especially your third eye and crown. Okay, and your etheric soul star, the 8 through the 14. It just acts as a spiritual cleanser and an activation to the spiritual realm and to connection to your guides. So these three together, which can be, they're very they're very beautiful and unique, each one of themselves, but when used together, it's a magical combination to help your mind, body, and spirit. You can get them at any local metaphysical new age crystal store. Please, shop local first before you go online. Try to support. I had a store for almost 7 years, so try to support your local metaphysical store. You can also wear them in bracelets. You can order them in beads and use the three as a combination. This just happens to be my favorite and the ones that I hand out most to people when they're doing a reading, if we need to have these qualities in our home and around us in the protective, healing, and enlightened state. And in the times that we're in, which are deeply divided, and we're in spiritual warfare, they're helpful for everyone. They help energize us and remind us that we're strong together, and just helps lift the overall energies in our home and with our family. So they're great to have around. All right, well, I'll be back next week, and I hope this was helpful. I had a lot of people asking me about them, and I do hand them out during readings. And I just want to remind you can email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. I'm doing the $30 readings for 30 minutes. I will be out of the office from Thursday through Sunday of October, I think, the 24th, 5th, 26th, 27th, around that time. So up until Thursday, we're good. And then after that following Monday, I'm booking for then. All right. Thanks, guys. And thank you for liking and subscribing. It means the world to me. All right. And have a terrific weekend. And I'll see you this coming week.